when I look at these numbers, 3 for 3 from behind the arc, you know what you were on the season coming in?
Terrible.
Terrible. So I'm wondering, if you're still, you thinking this is like the Kia Nurse moment from the Pan Am games? Like, where are these shots?
I don't know, I guess. I mean, I know I can make shots. They weren't falling. Just how at the last UConn season, I went through a time where I wasn't making anything. So I just stayed in the gym and tried to get my shot back.
How much fun was this tonight with everyone, you know? The loudest cheers for the night were for you and Kelly and Stewie, Sue, Kalina.
Yeah, it was exciting. We had a lot of people here, and I saw a lot of people with Seattle shirts on, and it was good to really pull out a win against a really good team. When the other team has a lot of fans, you always want to make sure you get that home win, and so that felt good.
We talked about before, coming into the season, what it would be like playing against Stewie. Now that you have, what was it like?
It's fun. The thing that's hard is, we play against each other and with each other so much, we kind of know each other. But it's fun to be out there with your best friends, and even though we're not on the same team, but to be on the same court, it's just a great feeling.
Talk about the importance of just getting a win for this team to get things, back in shape.
Super important. We know our record still isn't great, but we have to get it better one win at a time. And today we really needed it, and we needed a home win to show our fans some appreciation. So I think it meant a lot.
And you, how do you build on this?
I keep getting better. There's always things that we can improve on, and always things I can improve on. So just to make sure that we continue to improve from this game.
Thanks, Morgan. Thank you.
There was a moment where Stewie had a, 2-point bucket, and then you finish it off with a 3. And I think the difference in sound from when she made that bucket was kind of like a nice, appreciative sound. And then you made that 3, and it was like the place had erupted. Did you notice that? Did you register it?
No, I didn't. I definitely didn't register at the time, just because you're in the heat of the game. But I think even though yes, people here they love Stewie, and they're always going to. But I think they're Connecticut Sun fans, and they're ready to see us get a win, and I think that's more of what played into it.
Yeah, they were certainly I think that they were appreciative, but they were also totally ready to be like, okay, you're the bad guy now.
Right, yeah, I think so. It happens when, whatever team we end up on. Every time we play any team that's going to have UConn people, the fans are going to love it because they watched them play for 4 years in college, but, at this point they know they're not the home team, they're not on the home team anymore, so they're still going to cheer for them, but they still want us to win.
Yeah, 20 points tonight, it seemed like you were just kind of ready to take on the team in the fourth quarter. Can you just talk about what you were going through mentally to try to come from behind and maintain the lead once you took it?
I think I was just trying to do whatever our team needed, and we've had a lot of games where we do come back, we're down and we bring it into 5, 4, or 6 points, something like that, and we just haven't been able to pull it out. So we just really had to buckle down, and a lot of us made plays down the stretch to help us win.
Broke out tonight? Was it Gino being here, Stewie, or just the way, just one of those? Just you felt good tonight.
Yeah, I think it was just the flow of the game and how it worked. It's always great having my old coach here playing against Stewie and having 5 people between the two teams that played at UConn. So it's just a fun environment. The crowd was really into it, and it was just a great environment to play in.
How many times did you guard Stewie in college at practice?
Quite a bit. And we were on the same team a lot of the time, because we played well together. But it's when you play with someone, you know how they play. And same Stewie knows how I play. I know how she plays. So sometimes it's hard now when we're playing each other because we know each other so well.
It seemed like that one exchange where you went down, you ducked under her, you got her. She came back and she basically almost did the same thing to you and got you.
Yeah,
so
it's
what you're saying.
Yeah, it's literally we were kind of trading back and forth, and we were guarding each other. But it's just I think that's just part of we both understand each other how we play, and it's new. It wasn't that long ago that we were on the same team playing together, so it's going to take some time for us to not really understand how each other plays anymore.
How do you feel about having a breakout game? Did you need this one?
Yeah, I think our team needed it. I think the biggest thing is we got to win, and we needed a win. It's been too many games that we haven't had a win, and a win definitely just makes us feel better. It gives us a boost of confidence, and we know our record didn't magically just get amazing all of a sudden, but we know it's going to take one win at a time, so hopefully we can stay in the right direction.
Coach just said you had a twinkle in your eye when you played breakout a little bit tonight. Was it a little bit of an incentive out there?
Well, yeah, I think when you play against your friends, you always want to beat your friends. Just how if you play I kind of see Bria as a sister, so just how when you have a sibling rivalry, you always want to beat your sibling, and I'm sure she feels the same way.
Was this one of those not in my house kind of kind of wins too? I mean, because all the talk had been about Brianna and Sue coming back and everything like that.
Well, yeah, we know that, the fans, everyone's going to be excited because, they don't get to see him often more, especially Sue. She hasn't played consistently in UConn for a long time. And, people are used to seeing them, especially Stewie. She just left UConn. So people are going to love for them to come back. But I think it's always good, when, the crowd and all the people in Seattle shirts and things like that, you always want to get a win when you're at home and, the crowd is a little more excited for the team.
And what did this do for your team confidence?
I'm sorry?
What did this do for your team confidence, this win?
Oh, it was a big boost. We need to win. We needed one. We were talking about it for a long time, and it felt really good to win, and for AT to get that put back, and we finally got over the hump. We've came back in a lot of games, but we couldn't pull it out. So it makes us feel really good.
Can you talk about the youth? I mean, at one